Hey everybody, Brian Garcia, meteorologist, National Weather Service, San Francisco Bay Area, Monterey Bay regions. We've actually got rain in the forecast. It's an amazing thing. We've been watching this system translate across the North Pacific. We're going to see this entire system kind of get caught up in the jet stream here as it starts to dive down towards us over the weekend and bring us precipitation, otherwise known as rain. Check this out. Let's look at one of these models here and kind of get an idea of what that looks like. So that system that we were looking at, the satellite image, we start to see it dive down out of the Gulf of Alaska there and head towards California. And that is going to slide in towards us. It's going to hang out here. This is looking up about 18,000 feet, by the way, kind of that driver area of the weather for us. And then it's just going to kind of set up shop just for a little bit before it kind of starts to open up and kick through the area by the time we get into the first part of the work week. So it's looking pretty good. And then on the backside, by the way, just kind of a quick sneak peek here, you can see everything moves up over us. We start to get a ridge building in across the area, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. So if we're talking about precipitation, what types of precipitation are we talking about? What types of values? Well, this is just, let's get back here and step through this really quick. You can see the precipitation starting to come in across the area, and it sweeps in. This is Monday morning, early Monday morning, and then Tuesday morning, then it's all pretty much gone. So really that peak time is going to be Sunday afternoon probably, as we start to see that precip really take hold. So what kind of values are we looking at? Well, this is what we've got in the forecast right now. And I'm not saying that this is going to be exactly what it is, but we're looking at a decent amount of precip, especially up in North Bay here. You can see some of the color tables here. We're looking at 2, possibly 3 inches over Tam in the Sonoma coastal range there. In the valley here, 1.5 to 2 inches for Santa Rosa. That might be a little on the high side for the forecast. But down in San Jose, 1/2 inch to 1 inch potentially. And then down in the rest of the area, it looks like more of like 1/2 inch to 1 inch of our service area. So Bay Area as a whole, maybe about 1/2 inch to 1.5, 2 inches. Soils are very dry, so it's going to absorb a lot of the water, which is great. But one of the problems, of course, for the first big rain of the season is when we get water on the roadways, it becomes very slick. So CHP is going to be watching very closely for spinouts. So make sure you drive slow, increase your following distance. And please, if you're out and about and you have your windshield wipers on, turn your lights on, because it makes it a lot easier for all of us to see you when you're out there, especially for us as pedestrians or cyclists. It makes us a little bit easier to see you as opposed to something just screaming up on us. So wet weather, turn your headlights on. Also associated with this system, we'll have some north winds rip through the area ahead of it. And then on the backside, as that system kind of sets into the area, all those winds will start to churn out of the south, and we'll start to get some gusty conditions just along the coast as things ease up across the interior from Saturday into Sunday. And finally, that little sneak peek of that ridge, I just want to show South San Jose here. You can see our temperature trend here, pretty stable through the weekend and into early next week. But by the time we get into the middle part of next week, we see that temperature trend go right back up, and we could be into the 90s again. So moral of the story, make sure that you prepare for the wet weather now so that you're ready for it when it hits on Sunday. And make sure that you take care of yourself, take care of each other, and be good to one another. See you, everybody. Bye.